Hello, so Camille here. It is Friday the 13th of March and we're done. Well, it needs paint obviously, but yeah, she's nice and pretty. The light orange peel here and a flat ceiling. It's not a level 5, it's just a level 4, but I'll do a nice primer before painting it. So there was a miscommunication between the crew and the boss that yesterday at the end of the day when I stopped by, one guy was in here who only spoke Spanish, and I came in here and this exact same texture was on the ceiling, and I'm like, oh. So yeah, long story short, it was just a miscommunication between the boss and the crew, and at least I'm thinking that if it didn't fully dry yet, maybe that made it easier to scrape. And I guess this morning when I stopped by, the English crew member was here, and he said, yeah, he still had to wet it down a little bit, but at least that's less work for them than having to skim coat over it. So, and yeah, of course, this little part of a wall and little drywall here. The entire bathroom has that same, it's dark in here, same texture, same flat ceiling. They asked me if we wanted them to remove that, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna start painting tomorrow. So, we're all good there. And no more wall acne, as I've been calling it. So same texture, and no, it does not match the texture of the old walls, but the rest of the walls are going to be redone anyways. So that's what we're doing. And I'm probably not going to redo there is a very, very light texture on the ceiling, pretty close to this, that I'm not going to redo that. I'm just going to probably redo this room to make it, I don't know, maybe, yeah, that is pretty, I don't know. I'll decide later if I'm going to leave the ceiling like that or make it perfectly flat to match this, because this is going to be my master eventually. And then, yeah, you see I have my lights fixtures there. But that's all I got for now. I'm going to start painting tomorrow. Hello. So it's Saturday now and I'm ready to paint. So I'm actually going to wear a suit for the first time so I don't get completely full of paint, because I tend to do this sort of thing when painting. So yeah, I'm going to prime, of course, first, and I've got all this other paint that I picked up at Sherwin-Williams because my contractor said to purchase it under his account. So I got his discount, and I've got this color that I'm going to put in the guest room. And then I've got a very, very light gray that's going to go in the bathroom. And then the rest of it is either primer or white for the ceiling. And this wall and the hallway couple of walls, we're going to paint that. But I just got white for now. Eventually I'm going to put a different color in here. Shade of gray, likely. But that can happen down the road sometime. And I'm debating, I might video and speed up the video of me painting the walls when it comes to do the real color, but this primer I'm not gonna video this because it's boring. So yeah. All right, so all of the priming is done for now. I got so much paint on my face. At least it's just my face though, because I was wearing that suit, and I did end up taking off my shirt and just wearing my sports bra under it because I didn't realize just how warm it was gonna get in that thing. But yeah, so all of the priming is done. In here, of course, there's still some like banding and stuff, but you know, of course, primer isn't meant to fully cover like paint, but at least that's good. We primed these around here and these couple of areas. My brother did onto the ceiling a tiny bit, and I'm like, no, you don't need to prime the old drywall. Of course, this is old drywall, but it's new texture, so we primed that entire thing. We used Sherwin-Williams high build on these outer areas, and then we used Sherwin-Williams, oh crap, what is that called again? Sherwin-Williams Pro Block is the primer that we used in the entire bathroom. So, and yeah, I feel like I got a really decent coat on the ceiling. That stuff was a lot thinner than the other primer. I mean, obviously, because the high build primer is a lot thicker. I might do another coat on the ceiling after I need to spackle that little guy. The rest of it's good though. And something online was talking about sanding between coats of primer. So, and I kind of scraped off a couple of little things. Obviously you can tell there because it's not dry yet, but I might do that. I don't know. All right, so I knew that my suit was falling apart a little bit because it's a dress. I keep on having to pull it up whenever I have to like stand up from kneeling on the floor or something. But I didn't realize this was that bad until my mom stopped by just now. I'm back to put another coat on the ceiling. What do you think? I did a little bit on my legs too. Hello. All right, so I've got both ceilings done with 2 coats of paint, and I've got the first coat of gray on my bathroom. I just finished that, and I am done for the night, done for the weekend. I'm probably going to be painting after work every single night of this week though. So, talk to you guys later. Hello. So today is Tuesday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Sorry if I have a bit of a lisp. It bothers the hell out of me, but as of yesterday, I have Invisalign liners. So that's what's causing that. But yesterday after work, I gave myself the night off because I had errands I had to run anyways. But then today after work, I finally put the first coat of real paint on the guest bedroom, or the bedroom it's going to be mine for at least a year or 2 until I finish the other one. But you want to see it? This is what she looks like at the moment, at least. Of course it's dark out and all I have is this tiny little light, but it is so pretty.